I've never been more relieved to not get a job, ever. Period. What's up, everybody? Rakim Sabri here, just with another update. So, it's gonna cut right to it. I didn't get the job. I have to say that I've never been more relieved to not get a job, ever. My drop. I think there was a lot of nervous apprehension that came through when I interviewed, because my heart wasn't really in it. I think it was a panic interview. It was my account has never been this low without knowing that there was going to be a definite return on income. It was my account has never been overdrafted while I was employed that I couldn't immediately replenish kind of panic. And the salary range for that position was definitely 6 figures. So it was just kind of like I would be stupid not to take the opportunity. But at the same time, being rejected or having, them make a decision not to hire me and move forward with me helped me to feel more confident in my path, helped me to feel like I made the right choice. And, I can't say how relieved I feel to have gotten the no. I knew when I interviewed that I needed time. I knew that I needed to give myself the opportunity to try this entrepreneurship thing full time by myself. And like I said, I'm super relieved. They did share with me that this was a high profile position, that this was a position where there's a lot of interest, and that they decided to pick somebody whose career goals were more closely aligned to what they were looking for. And ultimately, I know that my career goals are not to be working for somebody, or certainly not to be a part of some corporate cog in the machine for a long period of time. So I definitely would have been using this as kind of like a building block or a stepping stone, which I don't think is wrong. I don't think that anybody who wants to use and leverage an income from a 9-to-5 is doing the wrong thing or doing a bad thing. I was asked recently if I believe that entrepreneurship was for everybody. And I think that everybody can be an entrepreneur, but I don't think that everybody wants to be or that everybody will be. And I know that I'm not a part of that crowd, that I enjoy the freedom that I have, that I enjoy the freedom that I'm experiencing to show up, to be me, to move how I want to move, when I want to move. I am enjoying the creative freedom and the pouring of my energy into doing things that make me happy. Started working on my 3rd book called I Fired My Boss, Escaping Corporate Trauma. I'm planning on getting through that relatively quickly. Definitely want to have it done by the end of the summer. I started pre-selling it. If you're interested, I'll include a link in the description. But I wanted to jump on and share that moment of transparency with everybody, that I, certainly am not disappointed by their decision. I really wasn't overly invested in them saying yes. I didn't apply. The recruiter reached out to me. I filled out whatever information they were looking for. Like I said in the last video, I felt like the interview went well. I interview well typically. I was able to articulate the answers to all the questions that they had. And most of all, out of all of this, I feel very relieved. You don't hear most people say that they feel relieved to be rejected, and rejection is a thing for me. I'm not somebody who is very comfortable with rejection. I hate being rejected. I hate the feeling of rejection, but this doesn't feel like that. This felt like there was a misalignment of what my desires and my intentions were with what it is that they were looking for. And so I'm definitely appreciative of the opportunity. I'm appreciative that somebody saw value in recommending me for the role, that somebody saw value in reaching out and interviewing me for the role. And ultimately, I hope that whoever filled the role is happy doing so. But that's all that I have for you guys now. I'm going to plug up, again, my Patreon community around, people who are looking to leave their job, people who recently left their job and want to figure out what's next, or people who have left their job and are thriving. Definitely feel free. Join the community on Patreon. Share your expertise, share your experience, your tips, your tricks. Share your concerns. Be transparent. You can also check out my website. Lots of good stuff going on. Want to keep you up to date. From there, you can join my mailing list. Definitely subscribe, like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys soon.